What's up, YouTube? K-I-N-G Coos back with another video. Today we're just gonna go over some tweets. Mike Wang, aka Baluba, has been dropping today. Some crazy stuff about defense and shot creators. But you know my main archetype. I'm a defender, but I'm making a defender shot creator this year. But so I'm gonna just be making my player creation while going through some tweets. So just bear with me. Get this started. But before we start, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. Let's get started reading these tweets up. Alright. So first tweet. Alright, first tweet says, Baluba, how did the Intimidator and the Clamps badge work? Now I've been wanting to know this for a while. What Baluba responded was, Intimidator bumps up the effectiveness. Intimidator bumps up the effectiveness of shot contests, causing more misses. Clamps is one of my favorite badges. Helps you stonewall ball handlers more often, and it makes it harder for them to blow by you. So now, the Intimidator badge, he gave a spill on that earlier, but he just, I guess, cleared it up for everybody. Now the Clamps badge though, like, everybody really wants to know what was that for, because they didn't really see anything in the prelude, and like the description didn't really give you much. But now that I'm hearing what the Clamps badge does, like, it stops blow-bys, and you know blow-bys were a problem in the prelude. They said they tweaked it, but you just never know how much they tweaked it unless you get to play the game. But now that I'm hearing it stops blow-bys and things like that, I might just have to put that on Hall of Fame, because you know everybody wants to be an ISO god in this game now. So no, I might just have to stop them now with this Clamps badge. But let's get to this next tweet. I don't want this video being too long, but let's get to the next tweet. Mike said, a lot of people have asked about this. Since we removed the shot contest rating in NBA 2K20, we look at your interior and perimeter defense ratings depending on where the shot is taken. So then I replied, so does that mean a 6'10" power forward with low perimeter defense will contest 3-point shots less than a 6'2" guard with higher perimeter defense? Now, he said it should be a wash because the advantage of the taller player's height and reach. Now, that doesn't seem well for... What's the point of making a shorter guard? But then again, guards are a lot faster and they'll be able to contest it a lot easier. Like, I mean, if they're in the same position, then yeah, but 9 times out of 10, a guard will be able to contest faster, so I don't see it really balancing out unless they're at the same position, maybe like the same spot on the court testing. Like, I don't see it really balancing out, so that it kind of scared me, but at the same time, it didn't. So I'm still making a guard regardless. Make sure that perimeter D is up. Lag quickness up. Make sure all that's up. Get to the next tweet though. This one is for you steady shooter guys. I think this badge is good. I'm just gonna throw some other tweets in here, but this is mainly focused on lockdowns. What lockdowns even though. And you know, I'm making the shot creating lockdown, so I'm gonna put some shot creating. So the guy said, how much of a negative penalty does steady shooter have on open shots? Baluba said, it directly inverses of the bonus you get against covered shots. The more you trend toward taking contested shots, the higher you should probably upgrade the badge. If you really ever take contested shots, you don't want this badge at all. So there's a negative and positive of this badge. So it's, in my opinion, this badge is pointless because you're going to be taking contested shots and open shots. To be honest, you should be taking more open shots in this game because taking open shots, like, not rocket science. Basketball, open shots, more points. It's really not right. Now with my build, I get a 78
stamina in NBA 2K20.
We want people to think of sprinting as a resource instead of mindlessly holding the sprint trigger all game long. Pick and choose your spots to explode and lay off the trigger. This goes for offense and defense, with and without the ball. So y'all better control y'all stamina now. There's no holding R2. Y'all just gotta be mindful when to hold L2, R2, whatever the stamina button is, R2. You gotta be mindful when to hold that button, y'all. Be spamming it on defense. Spamming R2 on defense. I don't even think you can spam L2 on defense. I hold L2 the whole time defending. I just think on ball you should be holding L2, I guess. If you're holding L2 the whole time on defense, your stamina is going to drain because of that defensive position, I believe. I mean, for me playing the Prelude, it's been draining like that. You know, on offense, don't run up the court with R2. It's a waste of stamina. You can just walk the ball up, get past half court. When the ball is in your hands and you're doing dribble moves, maybe hold R2. That's when you should be holding R2, not when you're not really in the play. You don't need to be running the court while you're in the play, because as you see in the Prelude, that stamina dips quickly and easily. So, stamina-wise, lay your fingers off that R2. Next tweet. The arrow you see on D in 2K20 is only an indicator to where the offensive player is going. Is there a way to steal the ball easier if timed right? Baluba said, you'll be most successful if you reach when you're sitting on the ball hand side during a dribble move and a body up ride with someone else during a fumble, or if you're coming from the blind side. So these are just tips on when to steal the ball. They're new 2K mechanics. Stealing is very hard to do in this game. At least from 2K19 is a lot harder to get. So this really depends on positioning now. It's not spam squared, fumble the ball. It's not like that anymore. You gotta pick and choose wisely now. This is the badge I was really looking at. I wanted to know what it does. So, you know, coming off the screen, hit a step back. Space Creator will really help you. I'm assuming, as Balut said, Space Creator affects both dribble moves and shots. So hopefully I get more space doing this. He didn't really elaborate on it. Like, guy asked to elaborate. He really didn't elaborate. He just said Space Creator helps dribble moves and shots. He really didn't elaborate, but he told us what it kind of does. So that's why I have gold. Not gold. That's why I have 3 playmaking badges, so I can make that gold. That's the only playmaking badge I think I'll need. Next tweet. How does shot off dribble work? Said shoot, but it's definitely shot. You look at your base shot ratings close at 3-point. Depending on where you're shooting from and knocked down, your base shot percentage if you're shooting off dribble. Difficult shots will then offset that hit and bring your percent back up depending on what level you have. So I'm gonna be a shot creating defender, as I keep saying. So you know what I'm gonna have to do, right? It's gonna be Hall of Fame for me. I don't know about y'all, but that's gonna be Hall of Fame for me. Because I'm gonna be a dominant ball handler with 78 ball handling. I can get pro dribble moves. I don't need a speed boost to get open. All I need is big body screen, little pro dribble moves, and I can get open and get my shot off. Look at that. Look at my mid-range of 81 and 80. And it's gonna go up as I mess with my wingspan and height, so don't even worry about that. I'm gonna have a nice shot as this defender. Look at my defending. 84 perimeter, 83 lat, 87 still. Look at that, bro. I'm telling you, this is a great build. Great build, y'all. But let's get to the next tweet. And the last. Remove quick drop, please. There's really no point in being a badge. So a lot of people have their opinion, but I think it's really good, you know. Makes a sacrifice. Have to sacrifice badge if you want to start off quick instead of every single person just at 100%. Being able to get your shot off quickly is an asset. As said, we wanted to cost you something, or else everyone will be able to do it regardless of the build choice. So yes, I'm gonna put this on Hall of Fame also. Probably one of the best badges they put in the game. Instead of, imagine a freaking, I don't even know, imagine a 7-3 stretch, being able to shoot mad fast, like out the bag, Then they have more potential to put into other badges and be more OP. So I realized why they put this in the game, and I believe it's good. But that'll be it for all the tweets. And just go through all this build and play some of the gameplay I showed with y'all this.